Okay, just gonna give a quick update on how things have been going. I got a little controller tracker now, so you can see that. I added also a crosshair to this program when it's active, so you have kind of a visual cue of when it's active and when it's not. And I smoothed out the control stick function a little bit. You'll notice it is strange because we have a square area that the cursor can be, but we have a circular motion for the control stick. So this actually poses some problems as far as reasonably trying to calculate where you want to send things, but at least the crosshair makes it a little obvious. I also noticed something interesting about targeting that you'll see right up here. Right as I cast it, it will cast, so like the lowest part of the skill is right at the crosshair. So you have to kind of, and it's the same on both sides. I'll show you this side as well. Does the same thing, where the bottom of the skill is at your crosshair. So it just means like you have to kind of aim under things on the left and the right a little bit, but this is the same as it is on PC if you're aiming with the mouse. It feels very smooth now. Feels real good flame dashing around here. I have no problem clearing certain sections. Let me just make sure my keybinds are right here. Got a little lag there. It's alright. Where's my flame dash? Alright, so I think the flame dash might still be a little bit on the, yeah. Ah, that's what it is. Just need to change this setting here to always attack without moving. And now, even for max range, yep, we're good. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is basically the update to it. I added some crosshairs, I looked at adding some different kinds of screen drawing things. There's a couple different options for how I could do that. Not really sure, but I did significantly redesign the pixel positioning here, so you see there's a nice smooth transition up here. It wasn't always like that. I had some dead zones, I had some other things, made it a little tricky, but it's looking good, I think. Definitely coming along. It feels very good to play it. The next thing I want to add is little indicators that go over each of your flasks and each of your abilities that will kind of show which button you're pressing down at the moment. So like when I press my flask key, for example, my shoulder button here, I want a little indicator down on the right here to light up like the controller thing is right now. I want to have it light up a little like LB sign so that it shows you're pushing the button associated with the left bumper, right bumper. All my flasks are on the triggers now, and my abilities are all on the D-pad buttons, with the exception of my movement and my main attack skill. I just find that I'm using... and I have one of my abilities, the last one, this one right here, my totem, I have it set to this button. I don't know why, it just felt good, but I can just like let go of the stick and click the other stick, and then I've set down my totem. I don't know, controls really gonna be personal at this point, but I'll just play around for a little bit and kind of get an idea for what this feels like. I have my Quicksilver flask bound to this button, the left stick click, so you can kind of see with the ability to aim around here. It's not perfect, but it's definitely playable, and you know, you want to go to your waypoint, whatever. We can, because this is the sprint button in other games, it makes sense for me to take this movement stick and turn it into my QSS Quicksilver flask. button. Or, you know, you could always put your dash ability like that. That might be a good way to do your dash. I'm not sure. I'm really open for suggestions here with this. I mean, feels very good right now. Oh, select is the map now as well. So you can pull up the map and just continue along and close it. Throw my totem. Cast some shit. Where are we even going right now? I don't even think I'm at the right spot in the story. I think I'm just running around. Let's see, I'm not so good with the controls, but you kind of don't need to be. It's pretty forgiving. Just kind of click the wrong buttons for a little bit, click the right buttons. And figure it out. I'm still not sure that I'm ready to release this yet. I would like it to be in a little bit more mature state and give the original developer some credit for the X input libraries that made this all possible. And hopefully hopefully GGG doesn't have a problem with this, since they did explicitly say they don't want people playing on controllers. Or at least they did explicitly say that they think the controller game and the keyboard and mouse game should be separate games. I'm not sure if I'm stepping on their toes a bit, but I did give them an email warning, heads up, of what my current status was. So maybe they're okay. And, you know, if not, I expect I'll hear something from them soon. But yeah, if anyone's interested in testing this out, I have a solution for how I can do that without divulging my source code. And I will just compile an executable with this AutoHotkey script in it already. You'll need to make sure you have, oh no, you won't need image files, that's future work, sorry. You'll just need to make sure that you have the single executable, and you should be able to run it and play just the same way I am now. So yeah, if anybody's interested, hit me up, send me a message. It's pretty easy to use. You're not going to be able to change any of the keybinds if I give you a compiled version, but if you really need a specific layout, you can just send me what your layout is, and I'll set it up and compile it for you. Okay, well, if anyone's interested, let me know. And otherwise, have fun.